Wisdom is knowing when to speak and when to be silent. Seneca. In this video, we will discuss 6 things that a Stoic should keep private and how this can help us achieve true happiness and inner peace. 1. Charitable deeds. In this journey of life, charitable deeds are an important aspect that marks one's generosity and kindness. However, in the philosophy of Stoicism, it is important to understand that maintaining sincerity in charitable deeds is key to ensuring that we do not do good just to gain praise or recognition from others. This is because sincerity is the essence of true goodness, which results in deep inner satisfaction and lasting happiness. A Stoic will understand that charitable deeds done sincerely do not require recognition or praise from others. They will understand that true goodness comes from a sincere heart, not from a desire to be praised or recognized by others. Therefore, they will choose to maintain sincerity in their charitable deeds, even if it means keeping them a secret from others. For example, imagine someone who secretly makes a donation to a charitable organization without announcing it to others. Although they could easily gain praise or recognition for their kindness, they choose to keep their charitable deeds a secret. They realize that the good they do does not depend on recognition from others, but on their own good intentions and sincerity of heart. In another story, a Stoic might choose to help a friend or family in distress without disclosing this to others. They realize that helping others is a meaningful act in itself and does not require praise or recognition from others. By keeping their charitable deeds a secret, they can ensure that their sincerity and good intentions remain intact, unaffected by the views or opinions of others. In both these examples, maintaining sincerity in charitable deeds is a very important principle in Stoicism. A Stoic would understand that true goodness does not require recognition or praise from others, but comes from goodwill and sincerity of heart. By keeping their charitable deeds a secret, they can ensure that their goodness grows and flourishes in silence, resulting in deep inner satisfaction and lasting happiness. As a Stoic, let us learn to do good sincerely, without regard for recognition from others, for it is in sincerity that true goodness can be found. As Epictetus said, good deeds are those done unconditionally, selflessly, and without expectation of reward. 2. Personal goals. As Marcus Aurelius, a wise Stoic philosopher, said, the purpose of life is not just to survive, but to live well. In the journey towards a meaningful life, personal goals play a very important role. They are the footing that guides our steps towards success and happiness. However, in the philosophy of Stoicism, it is important to understand that personal goals are aspirations that should not be shared with others. This is because keeping personal goals a secret can strengthen our commitment to them and protect them from unnecessary external distractions. A Stoic would understand that personal goals are like seeds planted in fertile soil. They require time, care, and perseverance to grow and flourish. Showing personal goals to others too early can result in distractions and doubts that can hinder our growth and achievements. Therefore, a Stoic would choose to keep their personal goals private, at least until they feel confident and ready to face the challenges that may arise. For example, imagine someone who dreams of pursuing a higher education degree abroad. This is a very important personal goal for them, but they may choose to keep it a secret from their friends or even family. They realize that by maintaining this secrecy, they can avoid unwanted interference or comments that might cast doubt on their motivation. More importantly, they can keep their focus and concentration on the preparations needed to achieve their goals without being affected by the opinions or views of others. In another story, a professional may have a goal of achieving promotion in his or her job. While this is a very important personal goal for them, they may choose not to disclose it to their co-workers. By keeping this goal a secret, they can avoid feelings of jealousy or unhealthy competition in the workplace. They can also focus on improving their performance and self-development without being distracted by unnecessary external pressures. In both of these examples, keeping personal goals a secret is a wise strategy that conforms to the principles of Stoicism. By keeping personal goals a secret, we can protect them from unnecessary distractions and doubts, as well as maintain our focus and commitment towards their achievement. As Stoics, let us learn to keep our personal goals a precious secret, for it is in secrecy that our true strength and success can grow and flourish. 3. Exercise and practice in any field. On the path to excellence and perfection in any field, practice is the key to achieving that goal. However, in the philosophy of Stoicism, it is important to understand that training and practice in any field is not to be bragged about to others. This is because showing our achievements to others may invite feelings of jealousy or envy, which is not in line with the principles of wisdom and balance in life. A Stoic will understand that training and practice are intimate and personal processes. They require strong patience, perseverance to achieve significant progress in any field. Therefore, a Stoic would choose to keep their practice and training private, at least until they feel confident and ready to share the results with others. For example, imagine someone who is practicing to master a certain musical skill. They may spend hours practicing every day to improve their skills, but they choose not to announce it to their friends or family. They realize that showing their progress to others may trigger feelings of jealousy or envy, which can disrupt their focus and motivation in their practice. In another story, a professional may be practicing to improve their skills in their job. Although they make significant progress in their practice and training, they choose not to announce it to their coworkers or superiors. They realize that showing their achievements to others may result in unhealthy competition or even create a sense of discomfort in the work environment. In both of these examples, keeping practice and training a secret is a very important principle in Stoicism. A Stoic would understand that true achievement does not require recognition or praise from others, but comes from good intentions and strong dedication. By keeping their practice and training a secret, they can ensure that their focus and motivation remain undisturbed by the opinions or views of others. As a Stoic, let us learn to achieve excellence in silence, for it is in perseverance and diligence that true success can be found. Success is success in silence, failure is failure in speaking too much. Epictetus. 4. Household affairs. Do not let your tongue speak before your mind decides. Epictetus. In every household, disagreements and conflicts are inevitable. No relationship is perfect, and every couple will face challenges and disagreements in their domestic affairs. However, in the philosophy of Stoicism, it is important to understand that household problems are best resolved internally, without the need to go public. This is because maintaining privacy and harmony in the household is key to maintaining balance and peace in the relationship. A Stoic will understand that domestic conflicts are a natural part of life, but how we respond and resolve them is what matters. They will choose to handle domestic issues tactfully and maturely, without the need to involve others outside of their relationship. This is because they realize that making domestic matters public will only worsen the situation and damage the intimacy and trust between the couple. For example, imagine a couple who is facing financial problems in their household. Although they are experiencing difficulties and conflicts, they choose not to talk about it in front of others. They realize that this issue is an internal matter that is best resolved privately between them. By communicating openly and honestly with each other, they manage to find the right solution to their financial problems without the need to involve others. In another story, a couple may have a difference of opinion when it comes to the care of the children. While this can be a source of conflict, they choose to resolve the issue within their own household. They recognize that every family has different values and customs, and it is important to find a compromise that meets the needs and interests of all parties without the need to seek opinions or advice from others outside of their relationship. In both of these examples, keeping domestic affairs a secret is a very important principle in Stoicism. A Stoic would understand that privacy and intimacy within the household are rights that should be respected and protected. By resolving domestic issues internally, they can ensure that their relationship remains strong and harmonious without being affected by the opinions or views of others. As a Stoic, let us learn to handle domestic issues wisely and maturely, and maintain our privacy as a precious value in our relationships. 5. Wealth and possessions. In this life, wealth and possessions are often the main focus for many people. However, in the philosophy of Stoicism, it is important to understand that material wealth should not be the top priority, and sincere relationships with others should be maintained without any ulterior motives. This is because material wealth can cause personal security issues and can disrupt genuine relationships if used in the wrong way. A Stoic will understand that wealth and material possessions are temporary and cannot be relied upon to bring true happiness. They will choose to prioritize values such as wisdom, kindness, and justice in their lives, rather than getting caught up in the desire to acquire wealth and social status. Hence, a Stoic would choose to guard their wealth wisely and not seek friends just because. For example, imagine someone who has abundant material wealth. They may be a target for people with ulterior motives, such as thieves or fraudsters. To avoid personal security issues, a Stoic would choose not to flaunt their wealth excessively to others. They will keep information about their wealth a secret to protect themselves and their loved ones. In relationships with others, a Stoic will choose to establish genuine relationships without any ulterior motives or hidden vested interests. They will understand that true friends are those who value them for who they are, not for what they have or what they can give. Therefore, a Stoic would choose not to use their wealth as a tool to acquire friends or gain personal advantage in relationships. In another story, someone may have abundant wealth and possessions, but they choose to keep it a secret from others. They realize that flaunting their wealth will only invite envy and jealousy from others, and may disrupt genuine and harmonious relationships. As a Stoic, they choose to maintain their privacy and maintain sincere relationships with others without any ulterior motives. In both these examples, keeping wealth and possessions a secret is a very important principle in Stoicism. A Stoic would understand that material wealth should not be the main focus in life, and sincere relationships with others should be maintained without any ulterior motives. By keeping their wealth a secret and maintaining sincere relationships, a Stoic can achieve inner peace and true happiness in their life. As a Stoic, let us learn to maintain wealth and relationships wisely without getting caught up in improper motives and self-interest. 6. Friends and enemies. In this life, we often feel that our friends and enemies not only affect ourselves, but also others around us. However, in the philosophy of Stoicism, it is important to understand that relationships with our friends and enemies should not be shared with others. This is because keeping our relationships private can nurture inner peace and respect the privacy of others. A Stoic will understand that relationships with friends and enemies are a reflection of our own character and values. Friends are those who support, inspire, and bring out the best in us, while enemies are those who challenge, test, and give us opportunities to grow and develop. However, either way, the way we treat our friends and enemies should be wise and benevolent. For example, imagine someone who has a very close friend. Their relationship has been strong for many years, and they rely on each other in everything. However, even though they are very close, the person chooses not to reveal intimate or personal details about their relationship to others. They realize that maintaining secrecy about their relationship not only nurtures their own intimacy, but also respects their friend's privacy. On the other hand, one may have strong enemies or formidable opponents in their lives. Although they may feel frustrated or annoyed by the presence of their enemy, a Stoic will choose not to make the situation worse by spreading gossip or embarrassing their enemy in front of others. They realize that keeping secrets about their personal conflicts with enemies not only preserves their own inner peace, but also avoids the occurrence of greater conflicts. In both these examples, maintaining secrecy about our relationships with friends and enemies is a very important principle in Stoicism. A Stoic would understand that the privacy and honor of others must be respected, and secrecy is the key to maintaining inner peace and avoiding unnecessary conflict. By keeping intimate or personal details about our relationships with friends and enemies private, we can create a more balanced and peaceful environment. As a Stoic, let us learn to treat our relationships with discretion and respect the privacy of others, for it is in discretion and modesty that true happiness can be found.